so hard to stare and nod my head at the same time.
Y'all know what time it is. Special Tuesday night edition. It is the Ovatyme Sports Show. That damn NFL show. Oh, yeah. I like this one. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Sinful Blaq Sports presents to you its 10-time tag team champions of the world, Hollywood J. Blaq. That man, Big Sin. We are Sinful Blaq, and this is that damn NFL show. What is good, Big Sin? How you doing today, sir?
You know, I am doing good. We get a random day off in the middle of the week, even though I'm on call this week. That's why I'm like, let's knock this shit out now, just in case.
Yes. Just in case somebody wants to fuck some shit up at the power at your job on President's Day. That'd be fucked up.
Veterans Day.
Whatever. I don't give a shit.
You should, sir.
I mean,
your dad was a veteran.
I mean, I give a shit, okay? But you know why I don't? Because apparently one district, like the whole city of Jacksonville, gets Veterans Day off. Do you think we get a week off, a day off for Veterans Day? No, they don't care about us. You know what? Like Michael Jackson says, all I really want to say is that they don't really care about us. All right.
Well, remember that video was never released because it was blocked eternally. So,
yes.
But anyway, we are here to talk about the Week 9 fallout, and we're actually going to go through the whole Week 10 schedule on this special edition of that motherfucking goddamn NFL show.
Yes. So, Big Sin, we fared pretty decent after we screwed the pooch last week.
That poor pooch ran and told on us.
Fucking snitch.
So in Week 9, I went 9-5. Hollywood went 10-4, giving us our season totals. I am 75-56-1. He is 81-50-1. So, yeah, I'm still behind 6 games.
Yes. You got to catch up, sir. Come on, damn it. You got to. Where's those risks that you took last year?
Oh, I'm taking them this week. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
All right. So first up, let's go ahead and go through Week 9. The first game we're going to talk about was a game that was a guaranteed win for us. Was the Houston Texans defeating the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Yes. We called this one. It just wasn't supposed to be as competitive as it was. I'm surprised that. See, Jacksonville started a rookie. Was it a rookie quarterback? Was it a rook?
Yeah, a rook.
It started a rook. DJ Chark was the only Jacksonville player to show up. You know what I'm saying?
You're not wrong.
And somehow they made this game competitive. That vaunted, was it how we always do it? That vaunted Texans defense just did not live up to the hype until towards the end of the game.
Where that vaunted Texas defense, where JJ Watt's like, yeah, I already want to talk about a 2021 trade, but I don't have that many years left. I'm not here for a rebuild.
Yeah, exactly. Yikes. Listen, they're Jacksonville's who we thought they were. The Texans, regardless of this win, are still who we think they are. They're a poor team without DeAndre Hopkins.
John said Hollywood coming in hot.
That's right. And I got to represent. I got my little 49ers shirt on. You know, I got to do it.
Oh, we got to get to them in Week 10. So
it's okay.
We both have nonsense matchups this weekend. So, all right, moving on. Mm-hmm. This is a game that Hollywood got wrong because he trusted the football team. The New York Giants defeat the Washington football team. Alex Smith had his best game since suffering a life-threatening leg injury.
Yes, Alex Smith looking like his old self from 2 years ago when the football team was 6-3 right before his leg went. Oh, my bad. Sorry. But that still did not help things. But Danny Dimes is undefeated against the football team.
Wow. That's like saying everybody beats the Jets.
He's undefeated, never lost. Okay, never lost.
Until he plays the other 31 teams in the NFL.
Yeah, what does he say? He's 2-28 or something like that. No,
like that.
Yeah, no, 2-26 against the rest of the NFL. He's undefeated against.
This game, there's not much to talk about. Alex Smith had over 300 yards passing. He had a couple touchdowns, threw a pick, but he looked good.
Yeah, he looked good. I think if they start working around him and they protect him, at least they'll get their offense back. I just don't know. Remember when the Redskins defense? I'm sorry, the football team's defense. The football team defense was good. What happened?
I think Chase Young got hurt, so the defense went out the window.
Oh my God.
When the defense is solely relied on a rookie linebacker, the defense ain't that good.
Yikes. I mean, there it is.
So we're going to move on to what is John's favorite missed tackle of this week. Phillip Rivers tried to tackle a corner on the Ravens and then tried to reach up and grab his leg as the man hurdled over him. And then he just laid there like when Russell Wilson finally popped his cherry to Sierra. He was just like, ah.
Oh, my Lord.
I mean, John showed it to me from like 10 different angles. Phillip Rivers just fucking up.
Yeah, but did he show it to you at an angle where my heart, with the theme of my heart will go on? That's what
I'm sure you will next week.
Yes, I will find it. Yeah, I will. I promise you.
The Ravens got down early. The defense didn't show up to the fourth quarter, but they shut down the Colts, and the Ravens won, in spite of Lamar Jackson.
Yes, in spite of Lamar Jackson. Yes, I'm your offensive leader, and I'm not doing you guys any favors. Yeah. But I want to gossip, so you ain't heard that from me. But anyways.
All right, moving on. Next up, we have the hottest player in the NFL right now, Dalvin Cook, with more touchdowns. He's had like 400 yards and 6 touchdowns in the last 2 games.
Oh, wait, John said Rivers still found a way to blame his O-line for that.
Yeah, he sat there like, you're all fatties.
You bunch of fatties, you're all fat. Bunch of fat fatties.
It's like, that's what we're supposed to be. We're trying to block for your old 17 kid having ass.
Barely do that 7-7 drop back without being on AARP, but that's okay. It's okay. Anyway. Back, what game were we on again?
Dalvin Cook's dominance over the last 2 weeks.
Oh, Dalvin Cook cooking. Remember I said that Dalvin Cook was going to cook, probably.
Yeah, he did his thing against the Lions, had another couple touchdowns, another 150-plus yard game. Like I said, his last 2 games, over 400 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns.
Yeah.
You know what, Kirk? No more throwing the ball because all you do is throw interceptions. I'm just going to run it down everybody's throat. And
Kirk Cousins continues to fleece the Minnesota Vikings.
He's still getting paid less than Sam Bradford right now. Sam Bradford hasn't been in the league for 2 years.
So which is worse, Sam Bradford not being in the league for 2 years, or Kirk Cousins actually being in the league and still not doing anything?
Sam Bradford not being in the league. At least Kirk Cousins is trying.
Is he?
Sam Bradford's just sitting there like.
Is he jacking off with a stack of $100 bills? Is that what he's doing? It feels like a pocket.
In your face, Philadelphia. In your face, Rams.
This stack of thousands feels like a pocket crush. Oh,
my man's is getting paid from 2 teams. That's how bad. That's how nice the Sam Bradford contract was.
3. Don't forget the Eagles.
Oh yeah, I said the Eagles and the Rams.
Oh yeah, but isn't he still getting paid from? Oh Oh no, he was on the Cardinals. Remember that time he was on the Cardinals?
That contract expired.
Yeah, remember that time he was on the Cardinals for like a blink? He did like 2 dropbacks and then tore his knee up.
How you Carson Palmer's back up and get benched?
They started, what dude was it? It's the dude that's the damn that was the quarterback coach on the Browns. Remember I talked so much shit about him?
He's not even worth mentioning anymore. So next up, we have the Tennessee Titans getting back on the winning track by defeating the Bears.
Remember I said this. I said the Bears weren't going to do shit in this game. I said there's no way.
It kept it competitive. The Titans only won by 7.
Yeah, I said it was going to be a blowout, but it proves again that Ryan Nagy does not know how to run an offense.
Matt Nagy.
I don't care what his name is. His name is Ryan Nagy now, okay? He didn't deserve his name. How you like that?
Did you call him like Bill Nagy last week or Bob Nagy last week or some shit like that?
Dave, they call him Dave or something. I don't know. Either way.
Dave Nagy.
Dave.
Next week is going to be Dylan, then Cody Nagy, then Jack Hoffer Nagy, and then
I'm gonna go through all the modern white people names for the
Colt Nagy, fucking
yeah, Colt and Dylan, Jackson,
Trent.
Trent. God damn, why is this man is ruined 2 quarterbacks? How do you ruin?
Well, Nick Foles is always ruined. Nick Foles only produces in Philadelphia,
but like he produces in spurts though. That's the thing. He's not.
Yeah, but he's doing this.
So what they should do? Philadelphia needs to trade Carson Wentz for Nick Foles, so they can at least salvage a 6-10 season and win a division.
All right. So next up, we have what was Chad Nagy is not the right coach for that team. Chad
Nagy.
Chad Nagy.
Chad.
So this game, me and John were laughing all day and hoping for the upset, but the Carolina Panthers blew it because Christian McCaffrey hurt his shoulder again.
Why?
Because Carolina can't have nice things.
Apparently not. They screwed up Cam Newton. They screwed up Christian McCaffrey. Who's next?
Remember, they tried to screw up Steve Smith, and he was like, "Fuck this shit, I'm out."
Why they gotta ruin the legend of Steve Smith? God damn. Leave that man alone. Carolina.
Just leave him alone, Carolina.
So I gotta look up the stat in this game because there's a big takeaway from this game. I just need to look at the stat line.
That Darlene is average.
Yeah. Well, we knew that Carolina screamed 8-8 when we look at them on paper.
Yeah.
I mean, like you got an average quarterback, you got 2 average receivers.
You have an average defense.
Yeah. They're literally Jeff Fisher's wet dream. Oh, well, no, Jeff Fisher's king is 7-9. They're the Miami's Dolphins' wet dream. That's what. Who's the old coach of the Dolphins?
Adam Gase. Adam Gase.
Oh yeah, it's Adam Gase's wet dream. His dream of
now Adam Gase's wet dream is 1-15 and 0-16. That's Adam Gase's wet dream now. That's
a nightmare. This became a dream come true for him. We'll be able to draft a quarterback first. Actually, you're not going to last that long, buddy.
When we get to the Patriots game, I got some funny comments that were made on ESPN Radio.
Oh wow!
About that game.
So where's my stats? So Patrick Mahomes, okay, didn't even have that good of a game until the 4th quarter. So somehow, some way,
because Patrick Mahomes is the king of garbage time.
But they came back. They came back and won by 2.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes didn't even have 150 yards passing in the first half, and he ended up with 372, 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
Yeah.
Here you go. Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Here you go. All-star numbers, baby. Ready for this one? 5 carries, 14 yards. That's right. Oh, that's Pro Bowl numbers. Pro Bowl. Barry Sanders would be proud, okay?
No, you know who'd be proud?
Who?
Icky Woods.
Oh, you know what this? You know, you ready for this one? The Le'Veon Bell stat line. This is what they paid him the big bucks for. This is why they picked him up off of free agency. 4 rushes for 8 yards, 1 catch for -5 yards. That's right, baby.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. No, it was literally the Tyreek Hill show. That's what this thing was.
Yeah, it was the Tyreek Hill Travis Kelce show. 9 catches for Tyreek Hill. He went for 113. 10 catches for Kelce. He went for 159. Jesus Christ, though, man.
All right, so speaking of big games, Josh Allen threw for 250 yards and 4 touchdowns in the first half against the Seahawks.
And I said, listen, that Buffalo defense wins championships, and Seattle has none. So therefore,
but they still put up 34 on Buffalo's vaunted defense.
Yeah, but didn't Buffalo put up 44?
Yes.
That's all they need to do.
Hey, you don't have to stop them if you can outscore them.
We don't score until you score, okay?
The Kansas City Chiefs have been living by that moniker for the last 3 years.
You're like 5 minutes? I got time.
Right? Yeah, Mahomes over there eating his ketchup and macaroni and cheese. Okay, I'm about to go for 250 in the fourth quarter.
He said his ketchup. Man, that sounds like Hulk Hogan with saying prayers and eating vitamins, but just like not as good. Ketchup and
macaroni. Next up, the Falcons actually got a lead and held it because they played the Broncos.
Oh, yes. Well, didn't I bet on the Falcons in this game?
I both took the Falcons.
Yeah, Drew Lock looked impressive though. Listen, Drew Lock.
The Falcons defense is trash, but that's why.
Hey,
and they cut their first round pick linebacker from last year.
Well,
so they couldn't trade him.
Didn't the Packers blow out the Falcons?
Yeah, because remember that's the game you're like, yeah, the Falcons are going to blow a lead, and I said no, they're not even going to have the lead.
You're right. Okay, we get that. All right, we understand where you're coming from. It has been taken into extensive consideration what you said. However,
he said, however, you're right. However,
we have to give everybody a chance and an opportunity to shine. We have to be fair for the system because we gotta have a system, okay? But Drew Lock with his all-star stats of 25 of 48 for 313 with 2 touchdowns and a pick against one of the worst defenses in the NFL. I don't.
They beat the Patriots, so fuck the Broncos.
They accidentally beat the Patriots.
Yes, they kicked all field goals. For the first time in Patriots history, a team beat them by kicking nothing but field goals.
Yes, in that beautiful Todd Gurley stat line, 19 carries of 53, averaging 2.8 yards a carry.
John said DK needs to start playing linebacker.
Yes. He also said about your statement, he's not wrong. You're not wrong. I mean, it's what's bad when Matt Ryan averages more yards per carry than Todd Gurley in a game. That's what's sad.
So moving on. Next up, we have the game that had Raiders fans shitting their pants because 4 out of 5 replays shows the Chargers wide receiver caught the ball. The 5th one showed he did not.
Yes. Yikes.
And one of the best endings to a football game of all time.
Yo, listen, I felt bad for Justin Herbert. I just want to cry.
Why? Because he's putting up Pro Bowl numbers on a very bad team.
Name somebody on that team not named Justin Herbert.
Keenan Allen, Mike Williams.
Are you sure Mike Williams is still there?
Yeah, because he got hurt on the 4-second touchdown drive. The way his body landed, he got hurt.
All right, here you go.
But lucky for him, he dropped the ball with 1 second left.
Okay, fine. Take those 2 receivers out. Now name somebody on the Chargers.
Deron Herron, the safety. Joey Bosa on defense.
Is there a Herring?
It's Herron or something like that. Number 33.
Well, if he was there, he didn't do shit.
I think he's hurt. But Joey Bosa?
Where's the Joey Bosa stat line? Nope, Joey Bosa.
I think he's hurt too.
Man, these Chargers are the cardiac kids, bro.
I know you're impressed with me actually being able to name players on the Chargers.
They got some running back named Baylage or something like shit. I don't know.
You're over here like, all right, stop naming players on the Chargers. God damn it.
like stop. Damn.
Stop counting. And I just pissed some people off. Anyway. You know who else pissed people off this weekend?
What?
Everybody who thought Tua Tagovailoa was not going to last in the NFL as he decimated the Cardinals defense on Sunday.
He decimated, eviscerated, victimized, and conquered the Arizona Cardinals.
John said Chargers fans can't even name that many players on their team.
That's true. Hey, you ain't never lie. You know what's bad when they had to drag out old-ass Phillip Rivers and old-ass Antonio Gates, and that was the only way they could win games.
And tried to get Ladainian Tomlinson to come back before he went into the Hall of Fame? Yeah. But Tua Tagovailoa showed that he can play in the NFL.
Yeah. And Kyler Murray put on a show, though.
Yeah, Kyler Murray had a fantastic game. This was one of the best games of the weekend.
Yeah. Two athletic quarterbacks doing their thing. Kyler Murray was also he ran for 100 yards too. 11 carries for 106. Kyler's
up in the MVP voting right now, man.
He should be. If he can get the Cardinals to the playoffs, he should be fine. But you see that the Dolphins are on point to possibly make the playoffs.
The Dolphins, I said it last year. When they were so bad last year, I said, this coach coaches with a lot of passion. Yeah. I know Brian Flores. I know him from New England. And I said, every game Miami was in last year was a fucking fight.
Yeah.
Even after getting rid of half their fucking Pro Bowlers. Kenny Stills, all these guys.
Yeah.
Brian Flores brings a toughness to his team.
Yeah.
That defense is on point right now. And now with Tua, a young quarterback, I feel bad for Ryan Fitzpatrick. But Tua, I think, heard if you don't perform, we're going to draft a new quarterback and just ship you on. I think he took that to heart with what he did against the Cardinals defense this week.
Listen, I shout out to Tua for doing this thing. And people didn't want to take the risk on him because of that hip problem, which is understandable. You kind of, you didn't know if he was going to have to sit out for a year, whatever the case may be. I really even think that with Ryan Fitzpatrick, that they would still be good enough to make the playoffs. I think
because Fitzpatrick was playing at an MVP level when they put him on the bench.
Mm-hmm. It just is what it is. So it makes you wonder if the offensive scheme is working well. I mean, that was Ryan Fitzpatrick's second year there. And Tua was able just to sit, chill, and relax and do his thing.
And Ryan Fitzpatrick is such a good teammate to fucking just learn from.
Mm-hmm. I just wish that they would have given him an opportunity to do something somewhere else. I just don't know where.
Trade deadline?
Yeah. I mean,
they probably could have got value for him from the Cowboys.
Yeah. But Garrett Gilbert, well, we'll get to that game in just a second.
Yeah.
But
Steelers, I'm going to say right now, Steelers fans, their buttholes were all the way clenched.
Dude, when I saw the score late in the game, I said, what? What? Hold on. What?
Right? Me and John were cracking up the whole fucking game.
I'm like, what's this?
Because we have a buddy who's like a hardcore Steelers fan.
Yeah. I'm like, nigga, you ain't gonna believe this shit. You ain't gonna believe this shit, nigga.
All right, let's move on to that game.
Yeah.
Steelers and the Cowboys. The Cowboys almost won one against the Steelers.
Could you imagine the backlash and the laughing stock that the Pittsburgh Steelers would have been if they would have ended up losing to Garrett Gilbert, one of the broken down defense of the Dallas Cowboys. I mean,
don't forget, that dude's dad was the quarterback during the most infamous college play of all time. You know what play I'm talking about?
Which one?
When the band was on the field.
Oh, yeah.
He's the kick returner who took that fucking ball back for the touchdown. That's his dad.
Holy shit. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So the heart is there. The determination is there. And you know what? Jerry Jones likes white quarterbacks. So Dak Prescott will be looking for a new team if this kid wins 2 or 3 games.
If they win 2 or 3 games, they might win the division. Oh.
Exactly.
I mean, we're there at that point. But the sad part about Ben Roethlisberger, after this, during the game, he injured both knees. So down with 2.
Oh, and now he's on the COVID list.
Yes. So he was down in this game with 2 bad knees. The COVID just lingering in his spine, just tickling his neck.
I don't think that's what COVID does, but okay.
It was there. It was like, Ben, I'm coming for you, Ben. And he's like, no, God damn it, fuck you.
If it wasn't for Lamb dropping that touchdown pass, the Cowboys would have beat the Steelers.
Yes, very easily. Very, very, very fucking easily. And that shows you the grit and determination of these cardiac Cowboys. So we're at the cardiac Cowboys, the cardiac Niners, and the cardiac
Chargers.
God.
And the cardiac Broncos, because for some reason they just hang around in games.
Yeah, dude, Drew Lock is just in and out of the hospital. He's fucking. He's got an express pass to get in that motherfucking. Just fix my neck, nigga. I'll be in. I'll be all right. We'll be cool.
All right. So, what do you get when a 43-year-old quarterback is trying to force a ball to his roommate?
You get charged with rape. I mean,
You get 3 interceptions in the worst game of your career as the New Orleans Saints just mollywopped the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And once again, Bruce Arians says, hey, Tom Brady, hey, that's a bus. Yeet!
I sit here and I watch that game because I sat to myself, why are you throwing it to Antonio Brown? Why are you throwing it to Antonio Brown? Why are you
Mike Evans was wide open on all 3 interceptions.
Tom Brady's gone senile. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah, remember, he forgot 4th down earlier this year. He fucking he's like, oh, Antonio Brown, I want to play with you in New England. Let's just force you the fucking ball.
John says when he thinks the cardiac Niners and think of players missing games due to heart problems. I mean, yes, they all are out with broken hearts. Tom.
Well, that's going to be Kyle Shanahan and fucking your defensive coordinator here pretty soon. Keeps going the way it's going.
Our whole team is out with a broken heart.
So the Saints obliterated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So the question is, had they stuck to the actual game plan of, spreading the ball around,
and doing what they've done for the last 4 weeks?
Yeah. Would they have had a shot in this game?
They would have beat the Saints because the Saints scored on all 3 of those interceptions.
Tom, if you're watching this, I thought you learned from the Rob Gronkowski fiasco from week 2 what not to do and not force a ball to someone, and yet
not force a ball to someone who hasn't played in the NFL for a year.
Well, but they know that they're gonna give him the ball. See, here's the thing. What people have to understand is that Jameis Winston that snitched on the whole team and then told the Saints every single play that Bruce Arians calls. Okay, all right. He just
that dance Jameis Winston was doing when he was eating the W. He thought that shit was a crab leg. He was like, "Yeah, crab legs."
That's right. He ate the W. Thanks to Tom Brady.
My man Jameis ain't played in 2 years. Talking about
Remember now, Jameis Winston is 2-0 since leaving his old team.
And hasn't seen the field once. Anyway.
He ate W, though.
So the next game was the Monday night game. A media member after the game asked Cam Newton, so what changed against the Jets tonight? Cam said, I got tired of sucking.
I mean, that's just about as good as any statement right there.
Cam Newton has held himself accountable for the 4-game losing streak, even though he was only part of 3 of them.
Well, I mean, you look at this game and you look at this game on paper, and because I looked at it briefly, and I'm like, so how did they win again?
They won because Cam Newton actually threw the ball around the field, not just to the left side. Rex Burkhead is a sledgehammer.
Well, we know that. That's a given.
And our new number 1 receiver, Jacoby Myers, went beast mode in this game.
True. However, y'all let Joe freaking Flacco go 18 for 25 for 262, 3 touchdowns and a pick. You let Frank Gore average almost 4 yards a carry.
You know, like I know, every time Frank Gore is on the field against the Patriots, he averages 4 to 5 yards a carry. No matter what team he plays for.
You let some dude named Rashard Perryman. Who the hell is this?
So let me just put this out there right now. No Stephon Gilmore, number 1.
Okay.
So that opens up that half of the field. The defender who was covering Rashard Perryman slipped on both touchdowns, but he made up for it with the interception, J.C. Jackson, which is his 4th interception. He's had interception 4 games in a row now.
Y'all making people talk about Joe Flacco being the GOAT again. And I don't like that. At least
the fuck Joe Flacco is shit. All right? Fuck this. Joe Flacco has always been a problem for the Patriots. He's always been a problem for the 49ers, too.
I know.
It don't really fucking matter.
I wanted him to die so he could live in infamy, okay?
I understand that. But this Patriots team is Joe Flacco's strategy to throw the ball high in the air and hope for PI. Yeah, you're not wrong.
He used to do it at Delaware with success. But anyways, it's not the point.
And he did it 3 times in this game with success. If you look at those drives, there was 30-plus yard PIs on each one of them.
Stop hitting people in midair. What do you want to do? If it's working, what? Don't touch the guy, Big Sid. When are you going to touch the guy? Why? We don't touch guys.
Anyway, the Patriots ended their 4-game losing streak, and now they're going to get their asses whooped this week. So it's okay.
God damn, were they playing the Steelers?
No, they're playing the Ravens.
That's not an ass whooping. I mean,
you do realize the Ravens have beat us by 30 in the last 3 meetings, right?
I mean,
and now it's with Tom Brady.
But y'all got a running Cam Newton now.
Okay, so we're going to move on to week 10 here. The funny thing I heard on the radio about the Monday night game.
Yes.
They said Bill Belichick and Adam Gase were trying to out-tank each other. Bill Belichick went for a field goal down by 10. Adam Gase purposely put 12 men on the field to give the Patriots the first down. And then Bill Belichick still ran another 4 minutes off the clock and still kicked the field goal.
It's chess, not checkers, okay? It's chess, not checkers. John says Flacco hasn't been good since Bolton left for San Francisco. I mean, remember, his favorite receiver was a punt returner. So, Jacoby Jones.
You talking about Torrey Smith?
No, Jacoby Jones. That was his favorite receiver.
Oh, yeah.
Jacoby.
The dude who Mike Tomlin tried to fucking break his ankle on a kickoff return and then signed him the following season? Yeah.
Yep, pretty much. That's the
all
guy.
right. That was the week 9 fallout. Now it's time for us to get into some week 10 football. Thursday night, we have an AFC South matchup. We have the Indianapolis Colts and Phillip Rivers going, oh shit, taking on the Tennessee Titans.
Oh.
It's actually a good Thursday night game.
Ooh. 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 Oh, this is gonna be a tough one to pick. Because
both good defenses. The Titans' offense is better than the Colts, but they're both good defenses.
That's what I'm saying. And one mistake, and Phillip Rivers might do some damage, but so may Tannehill. But let's break it down to the one common denominator.
Can the Colts stop Derrick Henry?
I don't think they can. That's why I'm going to take the Titans in this one.
I'm going with the Titans also. I think they're the better all-around football team, but I won't be shocked if the Colts win this game. It's a division game, so it's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one for sure.
All right. Next up, we have a battle of two underachieving teams, the Houston Texans at the Cleveland Browns.
Ooh. The Browns had the week off this week to think about what they've done and what life is going to be without Odell Beckham Jr.
John said, if only there was a way for Rivers to try to tackle Derrick Henry.
Oh, God, that'll be –
I think Derrick Henry would just take him on a piggyback ride 90 yards to the end zone.
John, if you've ever seen any of the intro to our show and you see some of the running backs and you see what Derrick Henry does to a few people on the intro, that's exactly what would happen to Phillip Rivers if that.
Remember what he did to Josh Norman against Buffalo?
Oh,
he threw that motherfucker into the stands.
front row tickets. God damn it! Shit.
All right, so we got Deshaun Watson taking on Baker Mayfield.
Unfortunately, Baker Mayfield has more weapons. He has more talent. He has.
I don't think he has more talent quarterback wise, but Deshaun Watson has nobody.
No, not that's what I'm saying. Not quarterback wise, but Baker Mayfield has more talent to throw to. Mm-hmm. Remember, fucking what's his name? Jarvis Landry is better than both the receivers that are on the damn Texans.
Will Fuller's having a good year.
All right, let's.
And Brandon Cooks dies every other week, so you can't really count him.
So let's be honest with ourselves. If we have who are the starting receivers in Tampa?
In Tampa?
Yeah.
Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown.
Okay. Are you replacing Will Fuller with any of them?
I can't say I am, but for some reason the Packers had a chance to trade for Will Fuller and pulled the deal.
Exactly.
It's because they don't want to help Aaron Rodgers.
Probably that too, but still. At the end listen, Deshaun Watson's a way better quarterback than Baker, but he has no weapons, and the Browns are going to be all over his ass. I'm taking the Cleveland Browns in this one.
Myles Garrett is going to be on Deshaun Watson's ass.
Yes.
JJ Watt is done with Houston, so I don't think he's going to be playing full muster the rest of the season because he's, like you said, he's not there for a rebuild. No,
you got to just trade the man. Let's trade him. Please trade.
All right, next up, we have the Washington football team taking on the Detroit Lions.
Oh, Alex Smith is back. But Detroit always seems to do things whatever the fuck they want to do. You know what? I'm hoping for a feel-good story. I'm hoping for Alex Smith and the Washington football team to rise up and seize this opportunity and beat the Detroit Lions.
So I'm only taking the football team because every time I pick the Lions, I lose.
So what you do is that you pick the football team on the air and then change it to the Lions afterwards to see what happens. Huh?
I'm not that type of person. Okay? So next up, we have maybe a revenge tale. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, fresh off an ass whooping at the Carolina Panthers.
Somebody's going to get their ass kicked. Somebody's going to get their wig split.
Well, the last time Bruce Arians called out Tom Brady came back and threw for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns the next game.
Yeah, expect Carolina to get reamed and exposed in this game. It's going to be all bad. Tom Brady might just go for 500.
And Christian McCaffrey listed day to day with that shoulder, so you don't even know if he's playing.
Yeah, Tom Brady's going to go for like 500. Every receiver is going to have a minimum of 2 touchdowns. It's just going to be
except Antonio Brown. Every ball towards Antonio Brown is going to get intercepted.
Wow. Yes, I'm counting me for the Bucks.
I got the Bucks too. All right, next up, it could be a battle for first place in the NFC East as the Philadelphia Eagles travel to the New York Giants.
It's not hard to be first place in the NFC East that we've seen.
Can Danny Dimes beat the Eagles?
No. It says not at MetLife, it's in Philly?
No, it's at MetLife.
Oh, wait a minute. That might change everything.
Yeah, Carson Wentz, he's a glass man. So,
you know what? I'm going to roll the dice and take the Giants in this one. I'm rolling the dice, baby.
I got the Giants too, and like I said, because they figured out how to use Deion Lewis.
Yes. They've been using him effectively. Not only that. It
just so happens that their coach was the old quarterback coach for the Patriots when Deion Lewis was there. So.
Very true. Very fucking true.
All right, next up, another ass whooping is on deck. The Jacksonville Jaguars at the Green Bay Packers.
The Jags at the Packers. So you're telling me that somebody's got to get sacrificed on the field of on the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field? Is that what's
Yep.
to them?
Yep.
Packers by 76.
All right, next up, I got the Packers also. Next up, a team that plays down to their competition against a team that just lost to the Dolphins. The Buffalo Bills at the Arizona Cardinals. This is another game of the week potential.
Yes, but I think that Buffalo's going to get tested defensively with this one. They're not really great when it comes to mobile quarterbacks, although they contain them. They're not really like great defending them.
But we've seen what Patrick Mahomes and Ryan Tannehill did to this defense.
Yeah. And who's at home again?
The Cardinals.
You know what? I'm going to take the Bills to win this one on the road.
I am going to pick the Cardinals since I picked them to win your division.
There you go.
And them dropping that game to Miami last week was not foreseeable, so I need them to pick up a win here.
The ruiner of things. That's what they are.
Next up, we have the Los Angeles Chargers, who have no fan base, taking on Tua Tagovailoa and this hot Miami Dolphins team.
Watch this be a shootout. Miami wins because Justin Herbert is going to go for like 470 yards, and it's going to be a guaranteed catch, and then the ball's going to flop out of his hands and then into the arms of a defender, and then that'll secure the victory. Yes, it is not a prediction, ladies and gentlemen. It is a spoiler because Justin Herbert is one of the best quarterbacks with a losing record since Matt Ryan in the first 4 weeks of the season, okay? Damn.
So I don't think the Chargers defense can handle the Dolphins offense.
I never say they could handle it. That's probably
who has bigger upside, Herbert or Tua? Herbert has big play upside, where Tua has bigger all-around upside. Herbert's going to be like a Joe Flacco, just yeet the ball down the field and see what happens.
So, I feel that if Tua can get his legs under him, no pun intended, then he has the larger upside. However, if you're looking for a gunslinger, a gunslinging quarterback, I think that Justin Herbert throws the ball a lot better than Tua does. He's not afraid to take risks. We're talking about like a Brett Favre Jr. to me. He's not afraid to take risks. He's not afraid to run to get a first down. He's not afraid to throw it in the tight window. And for a rookie to be able to do that, that's good. However, Tua has a championship pedigree within him. I feel like when Tua's on the field, he's going to find a way to win a game. And I like that confidence. So I think Tua, to me, has the bigger upside at the end of the day.
So if you're playing fantasy football, pick Herbert. He's going to give you the stats and the touchdowns.
Yeah. Pretty much. And he's a cheap buy, too. So.
Yep. All right. Next up, we have an AFC West matchup. We got the Broncos at the Las Vegas Raiders.
Oh, that Vegas flu. Count the where the I'm picking the Raiders in this one. It'll be close, but I think the Raiders pull it out.
I honestly think, and this is going to be weird coming from me, especially after what I said last week. I think Drew Lock can take advantage of this Raiders defense. I think the Broncos win.
He may be able to. I think Drew Lock will put up numbers similar to what he put up this past week. I just don't see him winning this game. Not him, but I don't see the Broncos winning because the defense that they used to have just isn't the way it is. And with no Von Miller.
Yeah, I got you. All right. I told you I'm taking risks this week. So Broncos, there it is.
Roll the dice. Roll the dice, baby.
Next up, we have the best deep ball thrower in the NFL per Chris Collinsworth's shitty commentary ass. Taking on Jared Goff, Seattle Seahawks at the Los Angeles Rams.
Seattle Seahawks at the Rams. Oh,
I think DK Metcalf and Jalen Ramsey are going to get in a fight in this game.
Oh, that'd be hot. I'm here for that. I don't think the Rams are capable of coming back in this game. I don't think they can keep up with my man's Big Russ, Danger Russ. And they're angry. Seattle's angry because they lost that game. They got humiliated on national television. I'm taking Seattle in this one.
And also, weird fact, did you know if the Miami Dolphins beat Seattle in a couple weeks, they would have swept the NFC West?
Oh, wow. Ooh.
Because they've already beat the Rams, Cardinals, and 49ers. They beat them all badly, too.
Could you imagine? But this is going to be something. This is going to be like a scrimmage game with Tua going against the Seahawks. Jeez.
I think they bring Ryan Fitzpatrick in that game on a couple plays. Just let him yeet the ball down the field and see what happens.
That defense is horrible. I know. Horrible.
What cracked me up this weekend, the Seahawks, people are like, oh, their defense is back because they played the 49ers JV squad.
Yeah. Third stringers, fourth stringers, fucking grocery baggers and shit.
All right, here we go. We have an AFC North matchup as the Cincinnati Bengals look to upset the undefeated Steelers.
I think Ben Roethlisberger with 2 bad knees and COVID will still find a way to beat the Cincinnati Bengals in this one. But don't be surprised if he ends up not playing this game. Who's left? Mason Rudolph? Is that who's still there?
I think so. Because they cut Duck Hodges. So
yeah. Listen. Give me. I'll take the Steelers in this one. If Ben Roethlisberger plays, if he doesn't play, then I got to give it to the Bengals. But I'm holding reserve to see what Ben Roethlisberger. If I got to call it though, everybody, all things point to Roethlisberger playing, so I'm gonna say Steelers. But if somehow we find out that Roethlisberger's not playing, I need to switch my shit to the Bengals because I don't trust Mason Rudolph worth a damn.
I'm putting it down here right now. Here on November 10th, 2020, the Cincinnati Bengals go into Pittsburgh and beat the Pittsburgh Steelers, whether Ben Roethlisberger is there or not.
Oh, well, shit. Okay. All right. Good luck, my friend. You're going to need it.
Okay, now it's time to talk about a couple of rough games. The late afternoon matchup between the San Francisco 49ers at the New Orleans Saints and all their weapons.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us glad. Outweigh the bad.
So, here's my question to you, sir. Do you continue to show loyalty to Nick Mullins and the San Francisco 49ers?
Is it in San Francisco?
No, it is at New Orleans.
Oh, fuck. What does the magic conch say? That's the question I gotta say. Let's see. Let me ask Siri. Will the San Francisco 49ers beat the New Orleans Saints? Siri didn't even answer. He said, fuck this. What the fuck you talking
I don't want
about?
to hurt your feelings.
Siri said, fuck this shit. Josh says he asked if it's the San Francisco.
He has a point because Drew Brees just walked into Tampa Bay and tore them apart. So.
Yeah, but every time Drew Brees walks into somewhere else, he doesn't usually make that happen, okay?
Are you picking your JV football team against one of the highest powered offenses in the NFL?
I mean,
it is hurting you so bad to pick the Saints. I see it in your eyes, dude.
Oh, shit.
This man's about to cry on national internet TV.
Oh, God. Siri won't even answer me, won't even answer my message.
Your other 49ers fan said, is it in San Francisco as if it fucking matters?
It matters by how much we get beat by.
But remember, James, you said it in week 2. We're fine. We're fine. Are you guys still fine here in week 10?
Yes, we're going to be fine with this ass whooping we're going to take. I'm taking the Saints in this one, unfortunately. Oh, my God. I swear, if New Orleans...
That hurt your soul, didn't it?
I swear, though, if New Orleans blows this game, I'm done. I'm done with them. I'm done with life.
Yeah. He said, damn, these hoes ain't loyal.
Listen.
I'm picking the Saints also. This is not going to be a pretty game.
It would be something else if the damn Niners found a way to win this game, but it's not going to happen. Like if it happens, that's the grace of God Himself, just bestowing His image upon the field. But
the power of Tim Tebow be damned.
Power of Tim Tebow then blessed our team. Oh my God.
I'm going with the Saints also. Toby said it's not who's going to win, it's how bad are the 49ers going to lose. Like I said, everything was fine until this happened.
No, okay. That's not having this argument with you again, okay?
I love you like a play cousin. Anyway, next up, the Sunday night football game, the Baltimore Ravens at the New England Patriots. All right.
Well,
so it's not going to pain me as much as it does James, the pick against his team. I'm picking the Ravens because I have no faith in the Patriots right now. The only games I care that we win this year are against the Jets.
I'm going to roll the dice in this one, and I'm taking the Patriots.
Wow. And just so you know, I am not changing my pick to the 49ers. Anyway.
No, you don't have to. I'm rolling the dice on this one.
I haven't been against my Patriots since we started this football journey. This is the first time I'm not being a homer, but I'm picking the opposite team.
Listen, it hurt me to pick against my 49ers, but the reality of the situation is there. Okay, it doesn't look good on paper. It doesn't look good in real life.
It doesn't look good on the field. It doesn't look good on Madden. It doesn't look.
It doesn't look good on NFL 2K5.
All right. Damn. He said 49ers 6, Saints 45.
It's going to be an ass whooping, and the Saints are going to cover the over. That's how bad it's going to be.
Just like they did against Tampa. Anyway, so now we got the Monday night game. We have the resurgent Dalvin Cook and the Minnesota Vikings at the Chicago Bears.
These are all tough damn matchups, aren't they?
Everything except for the 49ers, Saints, and Ravens, Patriots, yes. And Jaguars, Packers. Yeah.
That's true. I'm taking Minnesota because they got to get back into this division hunt. They are still not nowhere near anywhere close to being in the division hunt. They need to win a game, another game somewhere. This is going to be it. So I'm taking Minnesota.
I'm on the same page as you are when it comes to Colt Nagy getting fired at the end of the season.
Colt Nagy.
So I'm going to go with the Vikings here. I don't think the Bears defense can stop Dalvin Cook.
Yeah.
And yeah, Kirk Cousins will probably throw 3 picks, but I'm going with Vikings.
Of course, Toby's going to go with the Bears. He's not going to lose the faith as we have in our respective teams.
He's a better man than us right now.
Yeah.
But so Week 10 should be interesting. So we don't know if Roethlisberger is going to play because he came in contact. He is high risk to have COVID. We'll find out over the next day or two whether he is playing or not.
Yeah.
And like James said, he said the caveat: if Ben is not there, he is making his pick to the Bengals. I will allow that this week.
Yeah, because it's unknown. We're unknown, uncharted territory with this coronavirus. Toby said it's going to be close. The Bears-Vikings game is going to be close. I think it will be close, but I think Dalvin Cook is going to go apeshit, which is going to,
I think he's going to get 3 touchdowns this game because that man he sees the end zone and nobody stops him from getting there.
Yeah, pretty much.
But anyway, if you're over on YouTube, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you know when we are live here on the Ovatyme Sports Show and you know when the reactions pop up. If you're on Facebook, Sinful Black Sports, we love you guys. You guys have been the driving force behind what we do. James has been slacking on the highlights for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Up until yesterday, things have not been going. No, was it Monday? Yeah, up until yesterday, things have not been going my way personally, and I've been in a bad place. But I'm back now, and I'll make sure that
we should have highlights up.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We'll actually find out on Thursday if you upload the Thursday night game, which he has not done all season. Anyway,
I never made any guarantees about Thursday. I usually put up the Thursday game Sunday. But I'll be nice. I'll remember to put up the Thursday game Thursday night for you because I love you.
And we got the NBA coming back right before Christmas. So I know Hollywood's going to have an NBA show coming up.
Yes, which I still don't have any idea how the show's going to turn out. But we're just going to – I don't even know how to –
Welcome to 2020. We have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, that's the slogan for 2020.
But my name is Big Sin. That right there is Hollywood J. Blaq. He bet against the 49ers. I bet against the Patriots. We are Sinful Black Entertainment, and we is out this bitch. Deuces.